Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my English channel. I'm Coach Catherine. So today we are going to take a look at why ASENTAR is considered the most powerful cell food in the world. If you're ready, let's go.
As nature's holy supremacy, as nature's king of antioxidant, nature's king of cellular energy, and the only health supplement you will ever need. It's a God's gift, it's a nature's gem and a health savior, the secret of youth and longevity. It's unprecedented, it's a debut, and it's sensational. Why do we say so? Because we have two unique ingredients that are put together. The first one is the red ingredient known as the Haematococcus Plvialis extract. Its clinical name is also known as astaxanthin. And the second ingredient is the green ingredient, which is called Chlorella Sorokiniana. So let's take a closer look at what the human body is made of. Our human body is basically made of cells. When the cell is sick, the person becomes sick. When the cell is strong, the person becomes strong. And when the cell is young, the person becomes young. So in order to protect the cell, repair the cell, strengthen the cell, and to enhance cell regeneration and reduce the accumulation of aging cells, what do we have to do? We have to know that free radicals is the killer of cells, which is the root of all diseases. Free radicals and the cells are made of atoms. Okay, the normal cell has 4 pairs of electrons. Cells with unpaired electrons are called free radicals. What are the traits of free radicals? Free radical is oxidizing and aggressive, and they are harmful because of their electron rate of coupling and decoupling electrons from other atoms, which cause the atom to become unstable and damage the cells in our body. Free radical is oxidizing and aggressive. It actually is made of unpaired electrons that tend to snatch from paired electrons that are positive and also healthy. So when they start doing that, our skin become aging and full of wrinkles, and our fats, it actually has arteriosclerosis, okay, and we have aging cells. If it's based on protein, okay, DNA will become cancerous. So the excessive free radical are damaging the cells in our body every day. And what are the causes for generating free radicals? They are stress, smoking, alcohol, bad air, water, pollution, air condition, computer, mobile phone, excessive medication, excessive exercise, natural aging, food additives, irregular lifestyle, and imbalanced diet. Take a look at all these points and which ones have we added daily. And let's see what are the natural products of cell metabolism. Cell metabolism needs oxygen. In the process of burning oxygen, free radicals generated through oxidation, just like the sparks are created during building, is unavoidable. So let's take a look at the ingredients. It's all natural plant-based, extracted from Haematococcus Plvialis and Chlorella Sorokiniana. The Haematococcus Plvialis extract, the clinical name is known as astaxanthin. So it's oil-soluble and its key defensing elements in these ingredients. Chlorella Sorokiniana extract, which is the green ingredient, is water-soluble and its key is strengthening elements. It's a special molecular structure that can pass through human cells, directly removing oxidized free radicals in cells. So this is what the two ingredients can do in our body system. What the Haematococcus Plvialis extract is. It is the king of all natural antioxidant. The natural astaxanthin contained in it has a good preventive and ameliorating effect on diseases caused by cell oxidation. So what does one capsule of our ASENTAR contain? It's 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C that alleviates sore joints and muscles, and it's 3,000 times stronger than resveratrol that helps us with anti-inflammatory, 800 times stronger than CoQ10, which is for anti-aging, reverses external aging, wrinkles, and sun damage. Is 560 times stronger than green tea catechins, which boosts immune system. 500 times stronger than vitamin E that helps with blood pressure. 75 times stronger than alpha lipoic acid that helps cardiovascular system. 40 times stronger than beta carotene that prevents cataracts, molecular degeneration in glaucoma, and 17 times stronger than grape seed extracts that reduces lactic acid. So for Haematococcus plvialis extract, its key function is actually upon defense. It's defending against anti-aging, which all of us are actually working on daily. It will protect our cells, reduce the accumulation of senescent cells, and delay the speed of aging. It will also protect our skin, strengthen the skin's insulation barrier, maintain skin moisture, rebuild collagen, and have anti-wrinkle whitening, moisturizing, and sunscreen effect for the skin. It will also help protect our eyes, which is an important organ in our body system. Haematococcus plvialis extract can cross the blood-retinal barrier and reach any part of the eye to repair the oxidative damage of the eye. It will also help to maintain cardiovascular health that increases high-density lipoprotein HDL, in short, good cholesterol, restores blood vessel elasticity, improves blood flow, thereby reducing the chance of high blood pressure, stroke, and heart attack. It will maintain joint health that will improve rheumatoid arthritis and release pain. It can also increase strength and endurance. It promotes fat burning, reduce muscle damage, shorten repair and recovery time, and increase energy levels. It will also help us in prevention and improve of disease conditions such as caused by cell oxidation as cancer, ischemic stroke, inflammation, and diabetes effectively. Chlorella Sorokiniana is the strongest potent energy. Chlorella Sorokiniana has the fastest growth rate and multiplies 4 times in less than 24 hours, making it the highest in potent energy among other cell food. Its key function is actually in strengthening. So it contains 17 kinds of amino acids and high-density lipoprotein, or in short, HDL, that can activate human cells and repair damaged genes and promote organ growth. It produces better quality cells, anti-aging, improved normal cell regeneration capacity by more than 25%. The lifespan extension in an animal experiment, it extends the lifespan of mice and bees by 30 to 70%. It will also promote the growth of good bacteria such as lactic acid bacteria and double bacilli in the intestine by 4 folds. It also has a detoxification effect that helps to eliminate excessive toxins accumulated in the body due to chemical substances, medication, and environmental pollution, and restores the detoxification function of the liver, spleen, and kidneys. It can improve immunity and suppress malignant tumors and strengthen resistance to colds. It will also improve children's endurance, physical strength, intelligence, and growth. It also has a good effect on liver tumors, leukemias, as well as tumors and breast cancer caused by hormones. It's recommended by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the source of human green nutrition in the 21st century. Let's look at the certification that we have attained for all these ingredients. They all have human clinical studies as well as lung cancer cells clinical studies, so which works for the Haematococcus and Chlorella Sorokiniana. And we also have certification from the Singapore Health Science Authority. We are also certified in Singapore for metal safe, GMO free, and being a healthier choice. And let's listen to the user experience. The first one on the left hand side on the top is about a lady that actually had cancer. So she went for her chemotherapy and the cancer reading cell count was from 92. So as she progresses and had used ASENTAR throughout the treatment of her cancer, the reading has dropped to the count of 19 only, and thus today is 0. So on the left hand side at the bottom, this lady, after consuming ASENTAR, has experienced skin tightening and pigmentation lightening. And her previous and current user experience with us, she has actually grown so much younger, as I can see in her photos. And as for the top center, for this diabetic patient that recovered from the motorcycle accident, it belongs to one of our friends' affiliates. Yeah, and it actually prevented the mother from having the leg being amputated. So that's very, very accelerating for someone who has this condition. So the wound actually recovered by itself upon 8 weeks. And in the center at the bottom, the recovery rate is really speedy for a 60-year-old from a falling injury. On the right hand side, on the top, is a DIY face mask using ASENTAR ingredient. And this lady is actually in the aesthetics business, so she created QR code to actually sell the ingredients so that she could actually make it something that she could share with her client. And on the bottom right, where we had a few cases of thyroid condition, and as well as this lady, she has shown us her thyroid condition has actually improved before and after using ASENTAR. The bump on the throat has actually gone down. And the next user experience would be for it's so natural until children love to eat because it contains no medication. It is very safe for children to actually consume. And on the right hand side, you could see that this lady, she actually had a spinal injury at her age 20. So when she was 40 years old, the pain became very critical and it came back. So the doctor actually advised to give her anesthetic injections to numb the entire back area, but which will last only 6 to 9 months maximum. So after this injection, the patient would need to go back for this injection again. However, 6 months after the injection, she took ASENTAR and the pain came back on the 4th day because the body is detoxing the aesthetic chemical out from the body. But on the 8th day, all the pain disappeared. What happens was that the body has its own healing ability from birth. So ASENTAR actually provided the ingredients to this lady, and the cells in the body created the miracle to heal the body properly. So the only thing you ever have to do is to take care of your cells because our human body is made of cell counts. So you could take a look at your age band. If you're between 0 to 25 years old, is 60 cell count, and then a 40 to 55-year-old is 49 cell count, and 65 to 75 years old is 40 cell count, and 85 to 95-year-old is a 35 cell count based on what you see on the chart, and also the cell count based on percentage. Yeah, so we could actually use ASENTAR to protect our cells, resist free radical, and strengthen cell repair, improve the ability of the immune system to fight for health, longevity, and youth is not just a dream. So let's take a look at the exact calculation of how much we would actually need if we would have gotten something off the shelf. So we have 6,000 times of vitamin C in one of ASENTAR. If we will have to do that to purchase one off the shelf, it will be 6,000 times whatever that costs $29.99 per bottle, which amounts to $179,940. Yeah, so that will be this much if we were to need to provide our body with 6,000 times of the extract in one vitamin time release capsule. Looking at resveratrol, and if we need 3,000 times of resveratrol in our body system, which ASENTAR can provide, having something off the shelf would mean that we'll need to times that by $64.99 of whatever that's provided on the shelf these days, and the total amount would come out to $194,970. That's really crazy. And let's take a look at the next one. If we have 800 times of CoQ10 in one of ASENTAR, and that will amount to $54.99. So let's take a look at 800 times of CoQ10 in our ASENTAR. If we will have to buy that off the shelf, that will be $54.99 per bottle, and that will amount to $43,992. Wow. And green tea catechins, we have 560 times of green tea catechins in one of ASENTAR, and if we buy that off the shelves, that will be times $39.99, and it will become a crazy amount of $22,000, $394. Wow. And for vitamin E, we have 500 times of vitamin E in one capsule. So that would mean $19.99 per bottle, whatever that we could find outside, and that would amount to $9,950. Alpha-lipoic acid, we have 75 times of alpha-lipoic acid, which would amount to $21.99 per bottle on the shelves. that will amount to $1,649.25 if we were to just consume that off the shelves. Beta-carotene, we have 40 times, and that would be $14.99 if we would have to purchase it off the shelves. So if we have to take 40 times of that, it will amount to $599.60. Grapeseed extract, we have 17 times, so that will mean off the shelves will be $64.99 per bottle, and that will mean it will come out to $1,104.83 per bottle. Wow! So this would actually mean that we need to spend this much money if we were to have the same amount of consumption just in ASENTAR itself. So if you actually do a total comparison based on the mg, the milligram, 50 mg plus 320 mg equals to 380 mg, which is amounting to $3.62 per capsule. Or you can actually rely that on the total mg in ASENTAR, which amounts to 380 mg as well, but we are only $1.51 per capsule. Yeah, so in comparison, which one would you actually prefer to spend on based on the quantity as well as the quality? You can compare that for yourself. Thank you for watching, and in the name of love, do good deed. We wish you a healthy and happy life soonest.